Good afternoon, everyone. How is everyone doing this weekend? Welcome. I can see some people already in the chat so early. Hello there. Exit, Spiteful Angel, Scruffy, Martin, Someday, Daniel, Followed 76, and Unholy Flamingo. I hope you are doing well. So today's plan is to do final testing and final opinion, yours and mine. Like you are equally able to speak in chat as I'm able to speak on the video, and I will read some comments for sure. What you think about the content? How much they improved that? I don't know yet, as the latest patch was yesterday. It's installing now, to be absolutely honest. It still says 4 minutes remaining. I don't know why it didn't install before. I think it got stuck until I actually pressed the button to install the update. So now it's installing. Still need 4 more minutes. It will be installed at the moment now, and we'll test that together. In the patch notes, all they said was that they did some improvements to infestations. That's literally what they said. Improvements to infestations. I don't know if they posted anything since then. I doubt it. So they did some improvements to infestations. What improvements? That's a good question, and we'll try to figure out. As update is dropping in about 2 weeks, therefore not too much time left at all. There will be no big changes as the update is coming. There will be no big changes, so whatever it is now about those infestations, that what we'll receive. And I do hope they made some impactful improvements. Is it possible? Is it too... I have my hopes low for the improvements to infestations. What it is? Well, let's see. I want to start the game already, but I cannot. It's still installing. 13 gigabytes out of 15 is installed. Free to go. 3 gigabytes to go. And someone in the chat is already saying that the boss enemies are easier to kill now with those changes. Yeah, we'll see. Did they make them much easier? Okay, I hope not much easier. They're supposed to be hard, but at the same time, it doesn't fit the content. Like infestations being crazy hard that are a random spawns rather than proper endgame raid or like next level of bounty hunting. That would be more appropriate for the high difficulty than random spawn of enemies. Triglight, thank you a lot for donating 10 memberships to Tertus Army. Appreciate that. And who do I welcome? I welcome Followed 76, Unholy Flamingo, Sikora T80, MTB MK7 Marvin, Kander Exe, Cookies, Hangry Sloth, Tasken, Selaku, and Zek Prowenka. Welcome, and may the shall be with you all, new members. Welcome. Appreciate the membership donation, Triglight. Thank you. Last minute of install remaining, and we are jumping on public test server, and we'll see those infestation. How much easier or harder, or what exactly changed, we'll see in a moment. They were too tough, I will be honest. They were too tough as they introduced them initially for a random spawn enemies. I'm not against tough content, but it needs to be allocated to endgame dungeon, not just random super tough enemy roaming them up. Oh, Triglight! Donation of 100 quid! Appreciate that, mate. Wow, 100. That's the biggest donation for a while, for a month. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. And the message is, can't stay for live stream. Keep up the good work. Loving your build vids. Thank you a lot. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll do more build videos in the future. Most likely after the next update to see if I can do any improvements. But yeah, there will be definitely more build video. Thank you very much for this generous donation. Appreciate that. And public test server is successfully installed. So we are launching. Followed 76. Summer update. Infestations. Here we go. Is it all working? Seems to be working. Going on my main, the Ghoul adventure server. I will probably try private server 2 to see what are the spawns for infestations, but first I'm going on adventure. Are infestation now sort of endgame content for people who can't or don't want to do the raids? Maybe. I will see. We'll see how they work now with all those changes. Okay. Who are all? Exploration team. What build am I on? Tanky heavy gunner, if I'm not mistaken. Tanky heavy gunner build. Yes, bullet shield, ricochet, hardy. Lime cake there. Can top up my glow. And maybe use some food. Total health over 500. Let's make sure feral meter is top up. Almost 600 total health. Weapons that I have here. Pepper Shaker. I think Pepper Shaker is the best option. Some other, but Pepper Shaker. Yeah. Pepper Shaker is solid. Modify with Hex Barrel, Plasma Mag, Furious Rapid, that's up nice pinpointers. We'll see how that's gonna go. Let's find them. There they are, infestations. Infestations. The first circle, so they do appear. Probably here. When we find the location where the boss actually is, the smaller circle will appear. That's how they work. It's a great improvement compared to the first implementation when the infestation was somewhere randomly and you needed to search entire map, which was really bad. And yeah, I nailed the location, so it's here. So that's the smaller circle now. So they kept that as is. Oh, I'm not in power armor. Wait. I just noticed. Vulcan Rangers. Lucid. Full set of Lucid. So I have a lot of damage reduction with that. Vulcan Lucid. And Firebug on Twitch. Thank you a lot for a Prime sub. Appreciate that, Firebug. There's the boss. My team already located the boss. See the health bar. Oh. Yeah, they did make them much softer. That was huge bullet sponge before. Now it just died. It may be too soft a little bit. Like 2 people firing took 5 seconds. if not less. Could have been a little bit too soft now. What do you think? I think they overdid it other way now. That's from other enemies or from this one? No, this one has one, as I do area looting, so there is more legendaries in the area. So if just this one, still dropping scrap kit, mystery magazine, mystery bubblehead, so still worth hunting. One serum. They added serum, or was there serum before? And 4-star legendary. This 4-star legendary is with a new effect. So yeah, they do drop with those new 4 stars. And there was so many legendaries around. Did they increase? I think they increased the amount of legendaries that spawn with them. But difficulty... I didn't even experience tanking as it just died so fast. So I don't even know how much damage it's doing now, but it died more like a regular fire starter from like eviction notice. The legendary fire starter. Didn't feel particularly tanky. And now we'll probably need to wait. The question is how long until another green circle appears. For comparison, how much damage output is this build doing? Let's go to Gleaming Death now. So I will show you the damage output I have on this build against the Guardian. So you will have a reference point when I'm fighting those infestations. You'll have a reference point. What is my DPS on this build? As I spec it more for being tanky last time than maximum possible DPS, but there is DPS too, so it's not like no damage. There is absolutely damage. You'll see how much on the Guardian. Bethesda seem to have only 2 settings. Maybe extreme bullet sponge or regular enemy. And the previous ones were too tanky for award enemies, but the previous ones, tankiness was like literal endgame boss, if not above that, like Air Williams amount of health they had before. They were way more tanky than the Guardian before. Let's see now the Guardian for comparison. How much AP I need to feed this guy? Fire rate 72, cost of 9. Okay, not much, so I just need a handful of slime cake. I will not be switching any armor, so I will just wait for it to take it, shield down itself. It will take a little bit. It's gonna take and eat its own shield. It's not a Guardian farming setup, so I don't have perfect weapon to take the shield down. Tesla would definitely help, but bullet shield and Ricochet is already like doing some job. It's not a very fast one. Did my armor broke? Not now. Not now, please. I need this leg. And some slime cake. 3 should do it. So that's my DPS. So it's not low. That's the DPS on Guardian. 1 mark is like half health of the Guardian. The second one a little bit less, as taking 1 for the team no longer works. So with 150 bullets I can easily take down the Guardian. Not even 1. It's more like 120. Okay, 120 bullets. About 120 bullets for the Guardian needed. So that's the amount of DPS I am running for your reference. And as I'm fixing armor, you can see what effects I have on it. So it is a Rangers to increase my damage. It is Lucid for tankiness. It is Luck for extra reflection and some carry weight stuff. It's not full tankiness, as I could have more health instead of carry weight, more endurance on second star, but Lucid alone, it's giving a lot, and it's a Vulcan set. And my total resistances are rather on the high end for close to 4k. Ballistic and energy, so yeah, rather on the high end, and health around 600. So I'm not squishy by no means, and I do have really high DPS. Now we need another infestation, but may take a second. There are different enemies, and after we do another infestation, maybe we jump a little bit on a private server. There is not really much else new in this patch that I could be testing outside of some like small balancing and stuff they did. But we already tested all of that, the new legendary effects and so on. And I think headhunt enemies are a little bit more tanky now than this infestation one, at least the one we faced. I will try to go solo on private after the next infestation spawn here, so we'll have a really good idea how much health those bosses and other enemies have. Scrapping everything so I will not be over encumbered. The heavy ammo I'm carrying? No. Every is under 10 pounds. The ammo type. There is no pop-up when the green circle appears, so I just need to open map and look around. We killed the first one about 10 past or so. We are approaching 10 minutes. 10 minutes without infestation. I want to see how often they spawn, and I know maybe different spawn rate on adventure, so how often they spawn here, it's not a perfect indicator how often they will spawn, as different rules may be used for the test server purposes. The problem of those infestations being too squishy is that only like 1 or 2 people from a server will grab it. As first people that will run then, they will kill it, and no one else will get any of those rewards if they will be so squishy that it doesn't take any like fight at all. If it would take at least a minute of fighting, everyone will have the opportunity to join. That's my DPS versus Behemoth. Can top up my glow. Daniel, thank you a lot for 25 Polish zloty, and Daniel is saying, I think there are 2 possibilities. They made them too soft, or our team has a lot of DPS. That may be too, but it was fast. I think only 2 of us were firing when it died, not even a full team. So far, no another one. I will check Grand Hunts in the meantime. And I could intentionally spec for low damage, but that's not really indication of anything. You can always spec for low damage to extend the fight. The thing is, last time, I don't know if you all were watching when I was testing last time. Last time, those guys were like super bullet sponges, super tanky, and one-shotting you. So that's kind of a drastic difference now. I couldn't even approach them safely spamming stimpaks. Like, I'm not saying that they killed me because I didn't use a stimpak. I was spamming the stimpaks and I still got tapped. 5 super stimps was not able to out-heal the DPS of those bosses last time. 5 super stimps was not enough. Even spamming them as fast as I can in power armor was sometimes not enough. So they definitely more tanky than regular Grand Hunts. Because this guy went down much faster. I'm already over encumbered, I need to get rid of some stuff. Don't know I'm over encumbered so easily. Okay, loot 2 things, I'm over encumbered. Let me store some stuff. Okay, I don't need to carry all of that. Could carry some heavy guns. And I don't know yet when are we getting automatic capacitors for Plasma Caster. Like automatic barrels, I mean. The barrel automatic, not capacitor. So when is this coming? Still unknown. Oh, the stash already full. What do I have in this stash? I need to get rid of some. We have some wanted posters. A bunch of those mods and legendary effects that I don't really need to keep. It's public test servers, I don't need to keep most of that. I would just get rid of some items completely. Let's get rid of some stuff. Keep the heavy guns that I'm using for testing. Other stuff I don't really need. Red Terra keep. Okay, that's much less weight. Much better. Do I have Torso? Which is Torso? Yeah, that's a Torso jetpack. Okay, it's all good. Helmet on. Everything is on. Not broken, but breaking. "15 minutes after last infestation, still there is no new infestation. I will use the poster. I will spawn a headhunt. To see how fast the headhunt will go down with this team. Generally, headhunts with a lot of veterans go down fast. Let's see. Headhunters. There is still no infestation. No green circle. The biggest problem with those infestations, there is no manual trigger. There is nothing you can do to trigger them. In case of headhunts, we do have those wanted posters, which make some nice farming sessions when you organize the team and you want to get headhunt farming going. And those new legendary effects from Infestations, as you will be on the mercy of the clock and waiting for them to appear, it's not something that I find so appealing. I don't like the fact it's just spawning by itself. And you need to wait and there is nothing to do. I was really happy with bounty hunting and headhunt system. I was really for it. So it's not like I'm criticizing everything that Bethesda is doing. I was really happy with bounty hunting. I was praising this system. It provided a cap sync. It's something repeatable. Tin Can Tony. So you see that the headhunt target seems to be going down slower than the infestation went. But infestations are now suddenly weaker. Like those headhunt targets are going down slower. They don't go as fast as the infestation guy did. Maybe just a super mutant is so-so. Look how much more tanky those guys are. Like, we are fighting here for a while. So I was assuming they will make Infestation something like that, or maybe a little bit even tougher, as it's supposed to be endgame. So I was expecting Infestations to be slightly tougher than that. Not unkillable like before, but slightly tougher than Headhunt. So those Headhunt targets put some fight. They eat some ammo. But we eventually got them. So Infestation definitely went faster. I don't know why I'm looting that. It's a public test server. But I don't need to loot all of that, and then I'm over encumbered all the time. Because I'm looting stuff. The legendary mod boxes are dropping very often on this server. Is that unique to public test server, or are they increasing drop chances? Like I have like 4 dropped already today and barely scrapped any legendary. We'll scrap more later. So that was the headhunt. Put some fight. Still no next infestation. Almost 20 minutes since last one was killed. So I would expect probably every 20 minutes there would be an opportunity, or maybe not. We'll see. What else can I eat? I think some random stuff. You can share it for rats. Still nothing. Oh, we have another super chat. Thank you, What Would Bunny Do, for €250. And the message is, what feature are you mostly looking forward to? Like in the next patch? Nothing really. Next patch, unfortunately. I wish I would have something to tell you about next patch that's exciting. So far, the most exciting stuff is the 4-star legendary for ghouls that tops up your feral meter, so you don't need to worry about it on your daily driver weapon. But that's assuming I will be able to unlock it this year. So yeah, there is nothing. That's the biggest problem. Like, looking at the next patch, I cannot think about anything exciting. Yeah, 2nd of June, it's the most likely date, yes. To be officially confirmed, but that's looking to be the date. Some people at Bethesda mentioned this date already, but I'm waiting for official confirmation. So I'm saying most likely, because I'm waiting until they officially announce it on Discord and not just some developer mentioning it as a release date in some private messages. I'm waiting for official confirmation, then we'll know for sure 100%. But yeah, most likely, like 90%, 2nd of June. Still nothing. Over 20 minutes since we killed the Infestation boss. Okay, I'm spawning another Headhunt boss so I can do something in between. Infestations were meant to be endgame content, and they really didn't make them endgame content. Like, the previous 4 was not really endgame content. It was like terrible implementation. Now they are changing them from endgame content to more like casual spawn with good drops, which is better. Like, let's be honest, this version is better than unkillable one-shooting machines for no reason appearing on the map. That's better that we have now. More like casual, juicy loot drop roaming the area. That's a better option, I will be honest with you. For me, that's a better option. From Too Evil, I picked this one. But I would really like proper endgame content, but that need to be dungeon. That need to be endgame dungeon. Not a randomly roaming boss that's super tough on the map. It doesn't make a good experience for anyone. That's just my honest opinion. Random, super powerful boss doesn't make for any good experience. It's more like creates frustration for newer players when they encounter it. That's not what you expect to encounter in open world when you have a build that basically one-shots everything up to a Scourge Beast. So let's say you have build that can one-shot a Scourge Beast, and then you randomly stumble across a super powerful boss that one-shots you, and when you shot it, you cannot even see a scratch on the health bar when Scourge Beasts die from a shot. So that there need to be some logic behind everything. Cannot be just like randomly like that. Black Horseman. Level 200 Black Horseman down. I will keep looting because I want to see if those mod boxes will drop so much as before. Or was that just like the random stuff? They got 4 mod boxes already dropping from scrapping. And that's what I'm looking forward the most. Yeah, there is one thing. Don't ask again about scrapping. That's the feature I'm looking the most with the next update. So less clicking around. You see? Now it doesn't ask. I just press scrap and it scraps. So that's one feature I'm looking the most. Oh, and look, 5th legendary mod box. Maybe they increased the drop chance for them. 6th one. Like, that's no way it's the same as on live. How many legendaries did I scrap? 30? And I got 6 legendary mod boxes? There was nothing about it in patch notes. I'm either super lucky here or they changed the drop chance. So yeah, there is one feature I'm very excited about next update. Scrapping legendaries will be easier to do. And if they are increasing the drop chance of legendary mod boxes, then that would be awesome. It's dropping a lot here. Still no infestation again. And I should assume those infestation spawns are increased on this public test server or not. It's almost half an hour since last one. If that's gonna be appearing once per hour or once per 2 hours, and they gonna die in 5 seconds, that's not very exciting, let's be honest. Let's be honest with that. It's not very exciting if that's what it is. They die faster than Scourge's Queen. Other than doing raids, how else to get 4 stars? Yeah, there is not really much options. The Bigfoot can drop, currently on live, and with next update, Infestations. So there'll be some options when they add Infestations, but if they will be so sporadic, you'll be still getting like singular 4-star legendary every couple hours, every hour. I don't know what will be the spawn rate of those Infestations. And server hopping for Infestations, it doesn't seem to be an option, as if they so soft, on every server there will be insta-kill. So there will be no infestation waiting and hanging around on any server. Yeah, still nothing. I still want to wait normally on this server until next one spawn. I will visit Merma, grab some more random legendaries and scrap them to see if they will keep dropping legendary modules or not. Was I just lucky or I will be getting more? Where are you, Merma? Merma, oh. Spawning. Someone is shopping here. Why am I stuck? What am I stuck at? I think stuck when I try to approach. Why? When I try to approach Merma. Oh, now I can. But it's busy. Someone is shopping with Merma. Oh, no. So I will grab freestyle armor. Is that the cheapest option? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That should be good enough sample. Now, will I drop legendary modules out of 33 stars? On live server, it would be about 1. The drop chance on live server from 33 stars, it would be about 1 legendary mod box. Will I get more here? 1? I'm not counting. I only need to count drops, not what I'm scrapping. Now they will no longer drop? Look at that. Maybe I just was lucky early on. Now I'm getting nothing. One. 2. Oh, 3. Okay, 3. So I got 3 times more than I would expect on adventure. So they still are dropping. Okay. I dropped 3 times as many as I would on the live game version. So far it seems to be consistent. 3 times increase in drop chances. So from like 1.5% to around 5%. If that's actual change that they did and not accidental, that would be sold. 5% drop chance for legendary modules would be a great improvement. Still nothing. Let's pop another headhunt. Another poster. Can I grab AP region food from me? Oh, you don't have it? Why you don't have it? Sometimes she's selling it, sometimes she's not. Angry Scotsman with a special member message is saying, maybe they want me to start playing again. LOL. Maybe, yeah. Angry Scotsman. Hello there, everyone else joining us right now. More practitioner. Where are you? More practitioner. This guy is putting some fight. And now it's down. Where are other legendaries? That wasn't a legendary. That's a legendary. Great position. Gotcha. That it? Another one there. I have a feeling like those Grace physicians have higher health now than the infestations. Maybe I'm wrong. It feels like. We only had one infestation so far. Not like I did a lot of infestations to have a proper opinion. I want to do more, they're just not spawning yet. And still no green circle. We had one. So far, only one. At least what they could do with those infestations, at least they could make them spawn on the hour every hour, or like on exact time, so we could log into the game in the time it's spawning. Or if they don't want it to overlap with events, let's spawn it 15 minutes past the hour or 10 minutes past the hour in between the events. Like 10 past would be perfect. So then I could log in this exact time to grab an infestation and then come back an hour later. Rather than waiting in the game, scrolling the map, looking for infestations. And you don't want to lose it, so miss it, not lose it. You don't want to miss it, so you need to keep scrolling map frequently. Someone else will otherwise grab this infestation and kill it. There is no notification when it spawns, so that's another problem. When infestation appears on the map somewhere, there is no actual notification that I know about that would let you know about it. So you need to go on the map and check often. Which is another thing I'm not a big fan of. I would prefer some kind of notification. If it's random, it should like be a big pop-up on the screen. Area somewhere is being infected, or I don't know. Like infestations is a weird concept to me overall. Why do they mean infestations? Like random mobs are spawning in random locations. Nothing yet. How long should I expect? Like, what's the wait time? Let me see if they updated the old patch notes, maybe. On Fallout.com. They updated anything? Not sure. What's the date today? 16th, so update was 15th. So the last patch notes only say, made some balancing changes to infestations, mobs, and bosses. Quick respawn is now active when joining infestation. Fix an issue where 4-star rewards were doubled when killing an infestation boss. That was all that they put into the patch notes. They didn't specify how often they're supposed to spawn. I will try private, that's the plan, but I want to get one more infestation on this server. I want to see what's the wait time in between infestations. I just hope it's not forever. But I do plan to wait at least an hour on this server to see if next infestation spawns. As we are already waiting almost... Yeah, 40 minutes. About 40 minutes we are already waiting for infestation. So it's longer than 40 minutes. Unless it spawns right now. So it's longer than 40 minutes wait time. So I'm expecting now an hour, but we'll see. Is that every hour that it will spawn? Is it exactly every hour or some randomization added? I don't know that either. Nothing is spawning. Monster Mash. Monster Mash is such a fun event, but they cannot fix PvP, so it makes it that no one plays it. Rage armor for melee, not really needed, as melee is already very high damage bonus, so you will not feel much of a difference from rage armor. As that's additive bonus, so even though it's 100%, it's additive with all other bonuses. And melee is usually sitting at 1000% damage bonus to melee damage. So rage armor is not really a good idea for melee. You will not notice much of a difference. Range builds, different stories, they don't have as many multipliers. Unless you are playing stealth range, then rage armor again, it's not really a good option. But normal range build, yeah, stealth armor is good. Rage armor, not stealth armor. Where's the Scourge Beast attack? Nothing coming. Checking for infestations frequently so I don't miss it. I don't see any. No Scourge Beast coming? Supposed to be Scourge Beast attacks on this turret. Where are my Scourge Beasts? Yeah, unfortunately, summer season looks to be on the slow side. I hope at least they release something on autumn, but that's unlikely. As big update timing as winter. So it will be probably slow season until December. If that's what we are getting in the summer. I will of course still play. Oh, there is a Scourge Beast one, but there is. When the season drops, I will be busy doing raids as usually to unlock all the rewards early. So that's on day 1. I won this event. Oh, Daniel, thank you a lot for another super chat and 50 Polish zloty. And Daniel is saying, I made a special power armor build to tank the boss of Infestation. And before the patch, it was working. Now I wanna try my regular blooded build. If it will work on this Infestation soft bosses. Probably it will, unfortunately, yeah. But where are those Infestations? We did 1. Okay, we are 45 minutes since the last boss was killed. In 15 minutes, probably something gonna happen. I hope. Hello there, Daniel. Yeah, emoji do not work for me. Whenever I'm on PTS, my emoji will do not work. Spiteful Angel, special member message is saying, Angry Turtle, thank you for all the updates on content, weapons, armor and builds over the years. Thank you for your support over the years and you are welcome. Yeah, I will continue. I will continue. As long as Fallout 76 servers are open, I will be playing. About how much, that always depends on updates. Like, I don't force myself to, like, I don't have targets to stream for 5-6 hours no matter what. So you may notice now my streams are a little bit shorter recently, just because there is less to do in game, and after I'm done with all the grind and all the testing I want to do, I just finish. There's always something to do, as there are dailies and weeklies, and grind for seasons. Oh, light Scotch Beast. Always something to do, but there is less to do if there is no significant content drops. And I hope they will release at some point rest of the story for Ohio area. Because we need it. And I understand the Bethesda reasoning about the story, that it's something we do once and we are done with. But isn't that the case as well with all other single-player games that we play? We do the content once and we're done with, but we still want to do the content once. Yeah, we still do. So we still want the story. Honestly, if I would be to choose Infestations or another 8 hours of the story content, I would go for one time 8-hour story content over endless Infestations. I would have more fun from 8 hours of story than I will have with Infestations. So I would pick Infestations. If there would be an option for me to choose Raid 2.0 or 8 hours of story, I would go with Raid. But Infestations, I would definitely choose story over Infestations. Going there, someone will shoot me. Why not? I'm completely not spec for PvP. Oh, there is someone. I won because that was a level 7. I did it. The problem now is I have no light. I'm wearing a mask. Someone will shoot me. I cannot even wave. Poor level 7. Soon someone will shoot me. Wait, is there infestation? Why is Daniel calling? No, I don't see any infestation. Huh? Oh, there is. There is infestation. Helmet back on. There is infestation. 50 minutes since last one. 50 minutes. There is infestation. Infestation. Already some fight going on. Are mobs fighting each other? Okay, definitely not doing damage anymore. Oh, okay, it's doing some damage if I'm close. I needed a stim pack, but this time I can out-stim that. So that's definitely less damage. And yeah, it's soft. It's way softer than Headhunt. Like, I shoot it a little bit and it almost died. So it does significantly less damage. And it's definitely very soft. Very small miner. It looks cool though with this minigun. And all the spawn mobs are like the regular mobs. They're supposed to be tougher, but they're more like a regular. Oh, Daniel managed to die with his bloody build. So regular spawns used to be tough. Now they just normal. And the boss is like half the health of the headhunt. Maybe quarter of a health of the headhunt. Definitely much softer than a headhunt is. Oh, Daniel. So they can kill you with your blooded build. They definitely can kill you with your blooded build. There's a lot of legendaries. That's good from those spawns. It's very easy grab on a lot of legendaries, and weapons keep dropping with this new effect. Only with new effect on the 4-star. I didn't drop any with regular yet, so maybe they fixed at new 4-star drops. Let's scrap that. And we try to go on a private to see if infestation appears on private and how long I will need to wait on private server. Will I spawn into private server straight into infestation, or am I gonna wait? What is gonna happen? And I need to switch weapon to something a bit weaker than Pepper Shaker and see how that's gonna go. Something half casual, not fully casual. It's a half casual weapon and see how it's gonna go. Stealth should work. Last time I tested, stealth was working. And with stealth, you just insta-kill them now. So with bonuses from stealth, they're just gonna die in no time. Okay. Heading to private server. So now will be solo versus infestations. Solo private server build. Yeah, it was like a treasure hunter mole miner, but this was armed with a minigun. Treasure hunters only run away from you. This guy was armed and fighting back. I will try some different weapon to see what will be the experience. Much weaker weapon. I need much weaker weapon. Peppa Shaker is like furious, faster fire rate. Peppa Shaker is incredibly good. So I will switch to something that's decent, but not top of the line. No Gauss, no Peppa Shaker, no Gatling Plasma. I will grab something else. Maybe Red Terror, the LMG. Or even weaker than that. Like Red Terror is quite good. Yeah, let's wait for that to all spawn. I will be solo on a team, so as well I will be a little bit more squishy. Not crazy more squishy, but a little bit. Is Red Terror fine or too much damage? That's still furious. Maybe I get something weaker. Do I have something weaker? And let's take a look on the map. If there, oh, there is. Okay, so they changed something straight away when I spawn into private server. There seems to be infestation. So maybe if that's gonna make it to the live game this way, maybe private server will be a way to go. I will see if I kill private server and spawn a new one, if I will get infestation straight away or not. Some kind of a decent weapon, heavy gun. That's not furious. Oh, the final word. Yeah, the final word. Normal weapon from the quest line. 50 cal. A standard receiver, standard barrel. Yeah, it should be modified at least, shouldn't it? I will modify it at least. I will not go standard. That's a bit too much. Like, intentionally, if I would intentionally want the lowest possible damage, I can grab a pipe gun. So we'll go with decent weapon, but not top of the line. So final word, not prime. We go standard, we use normal bullets, but we go with heavy barrel. So normal 50 cal, 50 caliber bullets. Heavy gunner build. Yeah, I will not compromise on the build factor. Yeah, we need heavy gunner build. Yeah, final word. Reload it. Go after infestation. What? How they are free? They can be free of them? On private word? Okay. Somehow they are free infestations. Okay, that's cool. Overcumbered. What can I get rid of? Still overencumbered. What am I carrying? Maybe scrap or too many bullets of some sort. Oh yeah, that was scrap. Probably aid. It's fine now. 3 infestations. Daniel, thank you a lot for another super chat. And Daniel is saying, bloodied regular power armor build is still too squishy for infestation. Have to do some changes. Before past patch, only special build for infestation was working and only full health. Yeah, that's definitely true. That here? No, as there is no pop-up. Should be other circles, so it will be there then. Yeah, I'm not sure if those 3 infestations at one are at all intended. Most likely not. Okay, there we go. I have infestation boss. And that's who? Blood Eagle. Blood Eagle Club. And with the 50 cal... Okay, with the 50 cal there is more fight to be done. I can shoot a little bit longer. They don't insta-die. I can still kill them. I need to use some stim packs, so they do some damage. And I am tanky, so they do damage. Significantly less than they did before, but they do significant damage nevertheless. Can still get them down with my 50 cal. Including the boss. Don't have enough AP to run the health, you see? Almost killed me. So this guy with 50 cal too. So it's a 50 cal versus 50 cal. We are working hard on it. But I think it was freezing one. So I have like the freezing aura. So I was able to kill it with a 50 cal with a decent fight. So if you have like more like a casual build, you'll need to use some more stim packs and be a little bit more careful, as they can put some punch. The weapon on it stabilized. So that's one of old effects. So it's not guaranteed to be a new effect on it. It can be old effect on it. And those Blood Eagle Tormentors, like those side mobs, are dropping those legendaries even though they have no stars. Which is interesting. And I don't know if that's intended amount of legendaries, like almost all of them seems to be dropping it. Or is that an accident? Time will tell. The next one, we changed the weapon. What do I do? Oh, missile launcher now. Let's see how missile launcher gonna do. We use missile launcher now. I just need some missile. Grab some missile. That is the nearest stash box. Let you all. I don't need help, but thank you. I'm handling them solo intentionally. I will try to kill this private server after I clear infestation, and then I do open one, so everyone will be able to join me from the friend list. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yes, there's no ammo stashes on regular train stations. What? What is going on private server? They're everywhere. There's 5 of them now. They will fix that before the live release, unfortunately. But for testing, perfect. So on Adventure, I was waiting an hour, almost an hour, for next one to spawn. On private server, they're spawning faster than I can kill them. Okay, that's really nice. That's really nice. I need to make sure that I have Demo Expert for that. If I want to use Missile Launcher, I need Demo Expert. Missile, how many can I carry? Can I carry 40? No, I cannot carry 40. Unless I pop a carry weight booster. And now I can carry 40. Okay, so there should be one nearby somewhere. They multiply again. Now it's a true infestation. That's how it's supposed to work. I feel that's how it's supposed to work. True infestations. They're everywhere. I don't have a lock. Give me a lock. Where's my lock? Why cannot I get a lock? Do I have a lock now? Am I locked on it? No, I lost lock. Okay, now I'm locked. Okay. Okay, so I can kill it with missile. Decent amount of missile needed. But yeah, it works. What's on that? Stabilized again. Next one. This infestation will be where? Test site? Not sure where this one is supposed to be. Too slow, need to do faster. Yeah, I can do faster with different weapons. But I want to test a bunch now. Am I in the right location? Yes. Straight up in the right location. Almost in the right location. Next one. The quarry. They hit the quarry. If I get a high ground, I should have a nice shooting with a missile. There are. But I cannot get a lock. So the missile works very well for flying targets. But when they are on the ground, sometimes you cannot get a lock. Like I can see a guy there, but it's not giving me a lock. Do I have Grenadier? I do, so that's all good. Who's firing? Oh, below me. They close, I got a lock. The further away, I would need a lock. I am not getting a lock. Half of his health already. This one is invisible. Yeah, now that was a lock. Killed. Anyone left? What's on this one? They all drop the same effect, maybe per server? They all drop stabilized. It's a third one with stabilized. Okay, switching weapon. How will the... Do I have ammo for Red Terror? How would Red Terror do? Oh, there is already another one on me? Okay. There is already another one. Is that Beckley? I like this kind of infestation spawn. That's fun. You can chase them over the map all the time without a break. That's how it's supposed to be. That I understand. Super Mutant Enforcer. Them going after another one. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. No messing around. Oh, reflecting damages. How dare you? That's easier to aim with first person. So without VATS, it's going a little bit slower. Okay, it's deflecting a lot of damage to me. We'll try to use VATS. Okay, got him, and the same legendary? No, different. The new one now. More damage as weapon durability decreases. Okay, Red Terror can do that for sure. There's a bunch of legendaries everywhere. I'm not even picking them up as I'm then over encumbered. Oh, one more thing I wanted to test. What if I take reflective power armor? I should have in the stash. I need reflective power armor. That's what I didn't test last time where they were doing this crazy damage. They do less now, but maybe it's still a good idea to run Reflective. Aristocrats Reflective. That's what I want to test. Where is my Aristocrats? Do I even have it on this version of PTS? I hope so. I need Aristocrats Reflective. Vulcan Reflective. That's the one. What's Floaters doing here? What's on it? Yes, Aristocrats Reflective. Let's see what they do if I start reflecting damage at them. What do they do when I start reflecting? This is a special Angry Turtle speedrun server setting. Yeah, I like this setting. I really like this setting. And now we switch to Furious Gaussmany. Conductors. We have some infestations waiting, 4 of them to be exact. Where will this one be? Mining supply? I like that. This is working well. I have a lot of armor skins. I don't know which one is which. So here we go. Reflecting damages now. Look at the boss when I'm not firing at it. With just fire heavy gun, so my bullet shield is activated. It's taking some damage. And I need some stimpaks, so it still has some health, but definitely taking damage from my Aristocrats Reflective. When I start firing, that helps. That's the Gauss problem. You cannot see anything when they close to you. Got the guy. So yeah, definitely Reflective helps. And they seem to be guaranteed to drop a 4-star. And they dropped the same effect in a row for like 3 times. They do not insta-die from my armor, but took some damage. Okay, that would be fun if that would be the spawn rate for Infestation. That, now we're talking. That's fun. Where is this one? Grafton Dam or somewhere else? There's a bunch of locations, possible spawns. Morgantown itself? I'm not on a melee build. I don't really want to go melee. That's too much switching. No, not here. The prison? I don't know this one where it spawns. There's limited number of locations, but I didn't memorize them all yet, so I don't know which one in this area can spawn them. Nope, not here. Grafton? No? Not Grafton? Klagsberg? No? Grafton Dam? Maybe? Nope. Grafton Steel. Pioneer Scout. Those are fun here on this private server, as there is a lot of them. But that seems to be outlier and not intended behavior. On Adventure, we only had one, and then 15-minute wait time for another one. It's fun in this form, when they everywhere, like true infestation. Everything is infested. Not here. Airport? Maybe airport. So this version is fun. Chasing them solo. They made them a little bit too soft for a group activity. At this point, they have perfect tankiness for solo activity. Like, they perfect solo now. That's the balance for solo. Oh, here, airport it is. It's airport. It's a regular scorch, so not exactly here. Not airport. Train yard. Train yard. Morgantown train yard. Yeah, I forgot about this location. Yeah, that's where they spawn. So for solo play, that is perfect difficulty. Oops. If you don't pay attention to health at all, they can kill you. I didn't use stim pack and look what happened. You are not getting one shot by boss. They're much weaker now. So it is a perfect solo activity. I have born survival, but rank 1 is not enough. I think I should probably reduce Gunslinger to rank 1 for this solo. And get Born Survival upgraded so it can actually trigger before I'm dead and not after I'm dead. Staggered me. Be perfect for solo. That's the perfect difficulty level for solo activity. That should be solo content. That should be solo content. Only visible for you on the map, and for everyone should be somewhere else. That would be perfect type of solo addition to the game. If it's gonna work like that on private server as it is here, that's bugged. If this bug could make it to the live game, that would be perfect. And they would sell so much more Fallout First. That would make amazing Fallout First content. They would sell so much more Fallout First with that. If private server will be real Infestation solo event. And you would be running around the map and farming 4 stars like that. As the boss is dropping 4-star guaranteed now. Yeah, that's perfect. Unfortunately, that's not what's intended. Okay, you know, I will leave the server now. Look at that. Real Infestation day everywhere. It's like 4 to 5 at a time. Always. I'm switching for a moment to Adventure to see if anything changed there. Then I'm going back on private, but I will invite people and we'll see if we can clear all of them fast. Like, everyone go clear somewhere else and we see if we can, like, kill them all to clear the map out of them on private. Yeah, medic pump on power armor would be perfect for this activity, I agree. You do not need power armor for this. You can sneak. Stealth works. I will switch the build for next private server and I will go stealth. So you see that stealth is an option. Yeah, they do a lot less damage now, as you can, like, use regular Stimpack in power armor and mostly you are fine. Before, 10 Stimpacks was not enough. This game is still loading. Come on, load. Oh, treasure hunter is here. Okay, what's on this adventure? That's a difference. See, that's adventure server. Nothing. Nothing for hour. That's how adventure works. That's the problem. It will switch to stealth. And then I go back to private. Maybe in the time I'm switching to stealth, it will appear on adventure. Yeah, that would be very fun solo content. That's exactly what I'm talking about. How did they miss that? How at Bethesda they could not see it, what it is? Like, they try to make it into something else than it is. It's very fun solo content. I understand how they don't want to add solo content to multiplayer game, but that's what they did. They created the perfect solo content, and they want to make it into something that it isn't. And that usually it usually will not work. So I have chameleon armor. Unfortunately, I'm over encumbered again. I need to get rid of some stuff. What is really making me over encumbered? I don't need as many super stims. Let's grab something. Oh, yeah, there is something. Store something. I need some stealth weapon. Where is Elder's Mark? Or Fixa? Something. No, I have some stealth weapons. There they are. Hello. I cannot say anything with emoji. They do not work. We have broken emoji. Need more ammo. What ammo for this Elder's Mark? Regular 45. Oh, I need to store those missiles. That's what I forgot. Regular 45s. What this build even is. Do I have everything how it's supposed to be? I'm not sure. I could have been messing up with this build, like something is missing. That ricochet that's missing. I will not be fixing it, this build entirely. I assume it has some sneak perks, so that's fine. And we switch that to stealth. Yeah, that's the extent of changes I'm willing to do. Look, adventure. Nothing. No content. Okay, back on private. Let's hope it still works like that on private server. This time I will let people join. So friends, welcome. Building ward. So it will be a fresh private server. I do certainly hope the same bug will occur and the infestations will spread. Michael Small, thank you a lot for donating a membership. Appreciate that. And this one goes to Zephyrus GT. Welcome, Zephyrus. Building ward. Give me this infestation madness. Give me. Wow. I love infestation in this solo content mode. It's such a fun content for solo that you can chase all over the map. Wow. They have it. They just don't want to do it like it works. They don't want to make it fun. It will still take forever to get those 4-star legendary mod boxes, by the way, as one boss dropping 1 4-star. So even if you chase those bosses, let's say you clear 10 infestations per hour, with the odds of learning those new legendary effects being 1%, and the old ones can drop too on those 4-star legendary, So you have 1% if you collect 100. So you need to collect on average 100 4-star weapons with new effects to learn once. You will, let's say that would take 10 hours of continuous gameplay, but old effects can drop too. So you need to like spend 60 hours. So even with this fun mode, it would be 60 hours on average to learn one effect. And look at that, Infestations work on private, already multiplying themselves. I already have two. I already have two in here. They do start and multiply. Teapot is that one? Yeah, the teapot. And now we're going stealth. Let's see if stealth still works. Like last time it was working. I'm guessing I'm still good. Where did it go? I almost killed it and it died. Oh. This one is close. Detected. Oh, that's resilient one. That's how I didn't kill it. Oh, you got me. I go stealth and they spawn me a resilient one. So they can be resilient. Okay, quickly. Run. I'm not so tanky now as I'm on the stealth build. I need to get resilient one. Come on, resilient one. Come on. There you go. What's that on you? Okay, they quite often drop these new effects. Sometimes old, but usually new. Okay. One cleared with a stealth build. So stealth... Oh, I should be on the team. So stealth works even better than tanking. You need to be more careful, as if they detect you, obviously, if you are not a tank build. They do a lot of damage for regular builds. And now this one is Summersville. Daniel, thank you a lot for another super chat. And Daniel is saying, imagine you can invite friends on private and do them all around. Yeah, you can. I hope it's gonna make it to the live game like that. I know it is pay to win, but they already crossed this line when they added this hammer with unique 4-star legendary effect. So they already crossed the line of pay to win. So if they added pay to win, I'm fine with that. They already crossed the line. That new gut? No. Alright, Villa? Yeah, it's activity where stealth works. They do have a high perception, so you cannot bump into them. I think that still applies. But yes, you can sneak. No, not here. Where is it? Oh, team notification. Join. Hey, here. Here. Dogs. We need to memorize all those locations, and they the same. So there is selected amount of locations where they can spawn. They will not spawn everywhere. So that was us both firing. It died so fast. It was me and Daniel. That was not only me. We both fire... Oh, the same build, by the way. Daniel went with stealth too. So we're both firing Elder's Mark at it. I'm not sure if, like, anti-armor Elder's Mark would be better or not. Like, anti-armor is better for headhunts. Would that be better for this? I have no clue. I'm running furious. They seems to be dropping the same legendary effect in a row. And escape artists work, so I was able to go into caution. And now This one is what? Mononga? Throwing knives for resilient distance kills. Yeah, that's a good tip. Yeah, for resilient. Carrying some knives would be handy. Okay, not Mononga. Then it's still... Can it be here? Or is top of the world? Maybe top of the world. Daniel is saying Stealth Commando is the way. I agree here. Stealth Commando seems to be the most efficient for hunting infestations. Not top of the world. Oh, top of the world? Not exactly. Pleasant Valley cabins. So a little bit to the side. I have full chameleon armor, so I'm very stealthy. We'll move closer, then sneak. Oh no, there are mole miners. I mean, more rats. From more rats, I will not be able to hide. More rats are the problem. They will force you into danger. When there are more rats around, you cannot drop danger. So I'm taking some damage because of those small rats. And that's a resilient one. Who has a knife? Who has a knife? But this guy is with a grenade launcher, so it's missing most of the shots, so we are lucky. Oh, it didn't miss Dane. Yeah, that's the guy that's blocking my stealth, or is there one more? That's a more rat over there blocking everyone's stealth. So there is one counter for stealth, more rats. Still there is some more rats somewhere. Look how many legendaries is dropping. Now, kills restore feral. I'm not picking it up as that's public test server. I don't want to be overcumbered. So there's one more rat stuck in there, providing a continuous detection for everyone. Okay. Still one more left, but we did clear a bunch. But there is one left. The question is, will they be respawning or not? One left. And this one will be Lewisburg. Probably. This Murat's stuck in there somehow. Again. Lewis Barracks. They no longer bullet sponges, as you can see. They took away bullet sponginess and they took away a lot of the damage they were doing. So they more like half of a headhunt boss. Yeah, Lewisburg. They're like half of a headhunt boss. So perfect for solo content. You don't need team. How am I detected? No! Uh-oh. I didn't notice I was detected. Without power armor, if I stealth fails, I'm toast. You can go tanky build now. So we already did testing with tanky build. Now I'm testing stealth. Don't know what detected me. I need to be more careful now. Okay, now I'm in caution, so it's going smoothly now. See, they're not so tanky, especially versus stealth. Stealth destroys them. All the stealth bonus damage and follow through when it kicks in, that destroys them. skills restore feral legendary. So I was able now, with help of Daniel, clear all infestations on this private. The question is, will they keep respawning? Even if they will not, you can always kill private server and spawn on the new one if you kill 5 infestations and they will not be respawning. We'll see how this will be on live. As on adventure server, there is like almost no infestations. In here, we killed a bunch. They disappeared now. What other weapons could I try? Elder's Mark obviously is the powerhouse. Yes, on public servers, the difficulty will be finding a single infestation. Do I have like a fixer or something? Or not? A long shot. Left depth. Oh, fixer. Crit damage, less AP cost, weak point. So I could go with this fixer. Automatic? Yeah, I don't want automatic. Let's modify it to single shot. Change it from tweak automatic to like calibrated probably. Yeah, I will go with calibrated. But it's only, wait, it's only 50%. They mess up. It's only, calibrated is 50% crit damage, not 100. So I can get other with 50%. I can go vicious. Yeah, I can do vicious. Or, there one more? I think there's one more option. Snappy. It will give me more fire rate. Yeah, snappy will be nice. So I will go with snappy receiver. Crit damage. Everything here. And not reflex side, glow side. So we cut down on AP cost. Not perforating mag, as they mess up those magazines. All max out for some reason at 25% armor penetration. So we'll go piercing magazine or stinging magazine. Stinging is ammo capacity and armor. Yeah, stinging. We go with stinging mag. Yeah, that's good now. So we'll go with this setup. Why am I over-encumbered again? Not by much. Maybe my food expired. Why it's not sorting? Oh, spoil. Want to sort by lock, not spoil. Okay. Yeah, now carry weight fixed. And about the build, we'll do the switch maybe to reverse onslaught. I want to keep Mr. Sandman and some stealth. How do I switch to reverse onslaught? Or maybe I don't go with onslaught? Yeah, I wanted to see anti-armor. I will switch to anti-armor. Let's give up on onslaught completely. Let's see if just relying on stealth, that I can add more stealth bonuses. I will add anti-armor. I will kick in this covert operative. Max out gunslinger. have 2 points, so I could upgrade stealth to max. So I have escape artist. I add some AP regen then. And is that it? Need to switch anything else? Spec for stealth even more now. Oh, anti-armor, yeah, of the weapon. Want to see if anti-armor will be more efficient, so I need to actually equip it. Not craft. Anti-armor stacks additively with magazine, therefore I will get 75% armor piercing effect. Should be decent with stealth, combined with stealth. Probably even better than Furious is. If I go for a single shot weapon now. And do we have any infestations? No, so after they run out, they stop multiplying maybe? I need a new private server. So to do that, the easiest way to get a fresh private server, you go to custom. And when it starts building, you cancel that. That kills the private. And you just click private and you see it's building a new one. It's building a new private world. So that's the fastest way to get a fresh private world. Oh, and yeah, I'm supposed to craft some throwing knives. If I encounter resilient again. Yeah, I need to craft like 10 throwing knives. In case they will be resilient. I didn't check what I have on this armor 4-star. Is it limit breaking? I hope so. What's my 4-star? No, range weapon extra damage. That's not limit breaking. Okay, never mind. I will not be switching. So I have criticals every 3 shots. I need some knives. Hopefully they will work. Knives have mixed results. Sometimes work, sometimes do not. Depends which update we are on. That's basically how it is. Maybe 20. If I miss some shots. Okay. Armed and ready. Oh, no infestations. What happened? Used to be 5 of them. Did I exhaust my luck? No infestation. That's a fresh server, isn't it? Daniel, do you have followed first? Can you try to join a private server of your own? I will join on you. I mean, tell me in the chat first, on YouTube chat, if you will get any infestations. I will join on you. So I was expecting they will be working like that all the time. Seems like they stopped. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, wait. They're spawning. Needed a second. There is infestation. And that was docks. Okay, there is infestation. Do I fill my mag to the top? No, usually half. As my mag capacity is half a gallon, so I usually fill it to the half of its capacity. So quarter of a gallon. Still a lot of drink. Okay, let's see this anti-armor. Oh, that's regular Scorch. Wait, where is the infestation? Oh, new god this time. Infestation is at New God, not here. Here. New God. Sneaking. I'm hidden. I can free shot those, so that's decent. I can shoot quite fast. Like it's semi, but I can shoot. Oh, I was detected. Nope. Who detected me? Wait, run. Ah. Was detected and the rocket launcher guy got me. Okay, I'm hidden again. So if they detect you somehow, they're very deadly. I need to avoid moving. Like I have chameleon stealth armor, not power armor. So when I'm stationary, I'm way more invisible than if I'm moving. Where's the boss? Oh, come on. Who hit me? Who hit me with a missile launcher? That's resilient again. Uh-oh. Detected me. I think Daniel got it. Not sure if my knife was fast or not. Probably not. Who's shooting? The blind fire is killing me. The blind fire, like if they are using explosives with serious blast radius, the stealth is not working very well, as they don't need to hit you. They just shoot nearby, and you are toast. So for that case scenario, power armor is definitely better, because you don't die from random rocket explosions. You don't die. And there is no more infestations. The infestation invasion is over now. I hope it will be happening on live when it actually drops this update. I want infestation invasion. This build is definitely more ammo efficient, yes. Anti-armor fixer. Just shoot some regular bullets. But no more infestations. Okay, new server. One more time, let's try. Shotgun Gatling Plasma is indeed super ammo efficient. I love it. I'm running it all the time. Now, on the live game version, Shotgun Gatling Plasma. Super good. Very AP heavy, so that's the only problem, but everything else is great. New server. Let's see if any luck. Those are regular super mutants. There is infestation. One, but there is. And this will be... Wavy Willards? I would bet Wavy Willards. Or not? No, not here. Okay, not Wavy Willards. Can be at Wavy Willards. This one is not. So maybe Klagsburg? Maybe Klagsburg. And not Klagsburg. Not Klagsburg, so... Grafton? Can it be just Grafton? Just good old Grafton? Yes, Grafton. Yeah, I should approach a little bit more carefully. I'm already in danger. What detected me? I didn't approach carefully enough. Now caution. Cannot be sprinting really as close to them. Need to sneak towards them a little bit more. Don't have jetpack here. Oh, invisible? Hey, cheating, we are invisible. How are you invisible too? I cannot VATS invisible targets. Oh, this Tesla hurts. And I'm in danger. No, don't want to be in danger. Come on, I cannot lose danger. Oh, maybe. Slowly. Okay, caution. Quick, when it's visible. We got it. Cheating with this invisibility, not letting me crit in VATS. Skills restore feral, so that seems to be dropping quite often. Way too far. Out of VATS range. Coming closer. They do not show any stars, but they do drop legendary items. So, yeah, the spawns are important to kill too, and you will be farming it normally. They do drop legendary. Like, if I go there, there should be some of them with legendary. Even though there is no stars. Yeah, you see? There is no stars on them, but some of them drop legendaries. And like half of them, so it's not... Okay, maybe more than half of them drops legendary. So that will be quite cool with all the legendary drops. That could only work like that on adventure, like it is on private, and now that's over. But the moment there was 5 at once, I can stand behind it. On private server, perfect solo activity. You can go stealth, you can go tank. You can solo it very much now with those changes. Would be perfect solo activity. It's not how Bethesda envisioned it. It would be fun this different way that accidentally happened because of the bug. That was fun. The intended way with waiting an hour for a random spawn is definitely not fun. So that's the biggest problem with that. So it can be fun. They choose to make it way less fun. Jesus for you, thank you a lot for 10 donations, 10 memberships, appreciate that. And those goes to Scruffy, Big Cheap, Boreal Woods Runner, Santa of the Sea, Nikonic, Zero the Dax, Bogdika, Sadistic Noodle, Marshall Dragon, and 6 Air Soul. Welcome, and may the shell be with you. Yeah, the pay-to-win mode with Followed First would definitely be a fun implementation. That being said, that's probably everything we had to test, and we tested it well. So that's the final version. That's 90% how it's gonna drop in 2 weeks. On the live servers. Hopefully with the private server bug of mass infestations present. I'm afraid they will try to patch it out. I hope this bug gonna stay. I want to experience that on live, the farming, and then if we get it, I will invite a bunch of people on my server and we all get the loot. Yeah, pay to win. With Followed First. But fun. So that's something. If it will be intended version on adventure server, tough luck. It will be no fun. So we'll see. We'll see how it will end up to the live game. Will the fun bug make it through? Maybe. Who knows? And that being said, have awesome rest of the weekend and see you soon, everyone. Turtle out. Take care.